Hello, 7th graders. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, April 9th. Today you are going to be completing an Edulastic formative assessment. What you're going to do when you go into Google Classroom is you're going to click this link right here to Edulastic. Once you're there, you're going to sign in with Google. Edulastic will want to access your account through your Google, so what you should do is scroll down and hit Allow. From here, you're going to see that you will have active assessments. Okay, this is the teacher dashboard. I'm going to show you what a student dashboard will look like. A student dashboard will look something like this. It will say active assignments, and right up here you'll see your assignment. And what you're going to do is click Start Assignment. Okay, I want to go over a few things with you before you start the assignment. I have also attached a link here that you can click on. It's a review sheet. This is going to help you with all of the questions, okay? There are 13 questions. You may use any notes you want to help you, and below are some of the hints that I have posted here for you. So number 1 and number 2, you're going to convert fractions to decimals by dividing. Top dog in the house. That's what you should remember. So let me click on a preview of this here. So for this is number 1, convert fractions to decimals. So 1/5, you'll choose your answer. 6 divided by 60, and you'll choose your answer. So for example, you would choose your answer. That's what you thought it was. That is going to be for number 1 and number 2. So look here, number 2, 2 over 100. You'll divide that. 2 over 100 as a decimal now. That will be, and use calculators, and that'll give you one of these answer choices right here. You'll click on it. Okay, this, I'll give you a clue. This would be tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and this would be 0. This 0 here is in the tenths and hundredths, so that would be that answer. So if you're watching this video, hopefully you're paying attention. I just gave you an answer. Okay, for number 3, you're going to convert the percents to decimals. We did a Google slide very similar to this. If the correct answer is not listed, check the box labeled correct answer not listed. So 9%, how do you change that percent to a decimal? You're going to remove the percent sign, and you're going to take where this decimal point is here, and you're going to move it over 2 places. Be careful down here. This is 5.2%. You get rid of the percent sign, and you're going to move this point over 2 places. I suggest very, very strongly that you work in your notebook so that you can write this down and choose your answers correctly. Okay, so that is 1, 2, and 3. Number 4, you're going to be using the percent proportion is over of equals percent over 100. So the next question. 22 is 1% of what number? 22 is 10% of what number? And 1% of 220 is? 1% of 220 is. So here the X would go here. Okay, so match the following scenarios with the correct values. Use the percent proportion. Fill in what you know. Put an X where you do not know something. Solve for X by cross multiplying and dividing. Number 5. Percent of change. Subtract the two amounts and divide by the original amount. Then move the decimal point 2 places to the right to make it a percent. So I know that sounds like a lot. Just follow along exactly what I'm telling you. Subtract the two amounts and divide by the original. So you'll subtract this amount. A school had 225 students last year. This year they have 260 students. You're going to subtract them, and then you will divide by the original. They originally had 225. Find the percent of change. So once you subtract and then divide by the original, you'll get a decimal. Move the decimal point 2 places to the right to make it a percent right there. And then you'll decide, is that an increase or a decrease? Think about it. I'm going to give you another clue right now. Hope you're paying attention. 225 students enrolled last year. This year there are 260 students. Is that an increase or a decrease? Going from 225 to 260 would mean that your students, the number of students you have, has increased. So I've helped you out right here. It's going to be either this one, increase, or this one. You need to find the percent. Okay, number 6, you're going to use the percent proportion again. And I set this one up for you. 112 over X equals 35 over 100. Number 6, I set that up for you. 112 students played wind instruments, represents 35% of students who are in the band. How many students are in the band? So you're looking for the whole part there. I set that up for you. Cross multiply 112 times 100 and then divide by 35. Okay, number 7, you're just going to give your definition of percent. Choose what you think is the best definition. Number 8, the formula we use to determine simple interest is, so number 8, what is the simple interest formula? Number 9, when we are using simple interest, we need to make sure that our time is listed in years. So this is just converting. 36 months is how many years? 48 months is how many years? Well, there's 12 months in a year, so you would divide by 12. If the correct answer is not listed, you'll just write here, correct answer is not listed. Okay? Select the correct option. You would set up your simple interest equation to solve the following problem. So here you're just looking for which one of these multiple choice answers is showing principal times interest times time. Remember, interest needs to be in the form of a decimal. You'll move this percent sign and move this decimal point over 1, 2 places. So which one of those is interest? Is principal times interest times time. That's number 10. Number 11 is the same thing. You're going to follow the formula for simple interest, and I have it here. Interest equals principal times rate times time. And for number 12 and 13, you will be finding simple interest. Mark invest $1,100 into an account with 2% simple interest. How much will he earn over 6 years? Principal times interest, change 2% to a decimal. That would be 0.02. For the interest rate, you're going to move that over 2 places, times 6. Again here, Sue got a loan to buy a house for $200,000 with a simple interest rate of 4.12%. If she pays it off over 288 months, how much interest will she pay? So here you're going to need to change 288 months into years. You're going to ask yourself, how many years is 288 months? So you will have to divide 288 by 12 to find out how many years that is. When you're finished, you will submit this. And then I would like to just wish you all a happy Passover Easter break. We are off on Friday, so enjoy that, and we're going to be off the whole following next week, and then we're going to be heading into the 4th marking period. Okay, good luck. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment, and I will get back to you. Okay, have a great break, and I will talk to you soon.